The Dance for Life is an international movement. It was created 10 years ago in the Netherlands and spread around the whole world very quickly. Now we work in 20 countries. It was created originally to fight HIV/AIDS by young people and for the better life of young people. Our mission is to make sure that young people live healthy, including sexually healthy lives, and that they thrive. So we fight unplanned pregnancies and sexual violence. I was working already for 5 years in Russia, trying to help young people, especially very vulnerable groups of young people, orphans and underserved population, to be more empowered, to know more about their reproductive health, to suffer less. And I could see that I can't get through to them. It's very hard to, when you come to an orphanage, when you come to a school, the kids just take you as another person who is coming to teach them how to live. And you feel it is so important for them to know so that they have their healthy, happy lives, but how do you do this? So Dance for Life decided to approach it through universal language, and that's music and dance. They said, well, what do kids get turned on about, right? It's music, it's dance. Everybody knows how to dance, even if they think they don't. Everybody loves music. Music is an international vibe. So they said, let's empower kids. Before we try to educate them, let's find something, let's find a key to empower them. There are 4 steps: inspire, educate, activate, and celebrate, which I can explain a little bit more. But most importantly is that whatever issue within the sexual health is most relevant to the country, this will be discussed and this would be brought up in this Heart Connection tour. And success stories or personal human interest stories would be relevant. So for example, what happens in the Netherlands now, we actually bring speakers from other countries where we work. So last year we had, I believe, speakers from South Africa, from Zambia, when the peer educators who come and tell their own stories, how they came to Dance for Life, why they came to Dance for Life. Sometimes it can be HIV positive speakers, but not necessarily. People who encountered sexual violence, possibly, how they combated it, and how Dance for Life helped them, and overall, why it is important to know about your sexual health and rights. We wanted a model to be a full circle. So first the kids get inspired, then they actually get the information and education in a very comprehensive sessions, which are a little bit different for each country. Then we believe that it's not enough to tell people, we also need to activate them. So they need to do something, then they will really remember it, right? And so they are invited, now that they have learned this, to share this information or to do something to bring awareness. Well, for example, in India we have so there is quite a huge issue of early marriage, child marriage basically. So maybe HIV, though HIV rates are pretty bad there, and overall sexual awareness, sexual rights and health awareness among young people. And India is one of the youngest countries in the world. The youth population is huge there, so there is a lot to cover. But we, together with our local partners, with national concept owners, we try to identify most relevant and most burning issues for this country that young people are facing right now: sexual violence, early pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy. And then we say, we take the same four steps. This is universal. Culture matters, but there are universal things that have been with us forever, like music and dance, that have been with us forever, that is transforming in every single culture. You can have a model and try to impose it on every country, which won't work, right? Eventually the project will die out. I think that the reason I'm so still passionate about the project, and the reason that the project lives on and grows, that it's very sensitive to the local culture. It gives all the kind of ownership to the local partner, and the local partner approaches it from inside, not from the outside. So there is no invasion. It's basically, okay, let's see what works here, and let's use the model and make it work.